Hi everybody, and welcome to Miss McClure Studios. I am a pianist, I'm a piano educator, I'm a traveling piano tutor, and I teach little people how to play the piano. So today I'm going to teach you some skills and some tips about how to keep young people engaged during a piano lesson. So stay tuned. Okay, the first thing you want to do when you are teaching somebody very young, and I started teaching as early as 4 years old, excuse my allergy eye, I started teaching as early as 4 years old, and you really want to immediately engage a student that young as soon as you even enter the room, or they enter your room, or you enter their house. In my case, because I'm a travel teacher, I go to the homes. But if you are if you're in a classroom or anything, one-on-one, this is one-on-one, this is not a group. You cannot teach a group of 4-year-olds. I don't care what anybody says. No, not gonna happen.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
The first thing you want to do when you enter the space of a 4-year-old is to really engage with them and be very glad to see them. Be up, be happy, be jovial, be excited, be delighted. Oh, I'm so happy to see you today. Hi, John. I'm so happy to see you today. Are you ready for your piano lesson? You know, just over excitement. Get them excited, because sometimes they run to the door, and sometimes they bring their own excitement, but many times I have to kind of conjure up that excitement and remind them of the thrill of a piano lesson. So you have to kind of keep that up, keep it going, and just be really genuinely happy. I am really genuinely happy to see my students. I really am. I'm kind of weird like that. I kind of don't really take on anybody I don't get along with, I don't have chemistry with, which is rare. But I'm genuinely happy to see them, and the more I can impart that joy to them, the more I will receive, which makes for a very easy piano lesson. Okay, the second thing you want to do is, I would advise anyone teaching someone, I would say under a beginner, under the age of 10, to not have your lessons any more than 30 minutes. You know, many parents will talk to you and say that their child is uniquely different. Their child has more of an aptitude than the average child, and they are just gonna be able to grasp anything, and they can handle a 45-minute. I have even had parents try to cajole me into giving an hour lesson, and I just will not do it, because it's just a misery. It's just a misery to have to sit through. This is a beginner lesson. I'm not talking about advanced lessons where you have students that are more, their ability is more advanced. I'm talking about beginners, little people. 30 minutes tops. 30 minutes tops. Do not let anybody tell you that you can go longer. You will regret it.
This is the worst.
The next thing you would like to do is to talk to them. When you get them oops, I dropped something there. The next thing you want to do is talk to them. Just talk to them. Well, how was your day today? Did you go to school today? Were you home today? Yes, blah, 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 whatever. Did you have a big breakfast today? You know what? I want to tell you about my breakfast. I ate pancakes for breakfast today. I mean, just any old little thing that would engage a young child, 7, 8 years old. I mean, if someone's in school, well, then they went to. And I usually ask them, okay, you went to school today. Are you any smarter? Did you learn anything? What they teach you at school today? Just to get the conversation going, get them talking, get them engaged. Just sit down and don't go immediately into the piano lesson. I mean, you want to get to that, but just have a little, 1 to 2 minute talk with them, and just kind of chat with them, just kind of chat with them for a minute. The next thing you want to do, I think, is now it's time to get into the piano lesson. And what I always do is to let them open the book themselves. Let them open the book. Have them open the piano book and find the lesson for themselves. This encourages independence of practice. It encourages it's more engagement. It's more engagement. Let them open the book and find their lesson. And it'll also give you information as to, did they really open this book this week? I don't care what they said. Did they open this book at all this week and look at their piano lesson? Because they can't even find it. I mean, what does that mean? So let them open their book and talk to them about how they practiced. Talk to them about how they practiced. Talk to them about how they practiced. Talk to them and tell them and encourage them to practice all by yourself. Now, if you're talking to a 9-year-old, just tell them, I want you to practice by yourself. I don't want you to wait for your mama to come and tell you to practice. I don't want to hear, well, I didn't know I was going to practice. I had anything to practice. Do you ever get them to telling you that I didn't have anything to practice? You didn't give me anything. And their parents will come and tell me, well, you didn't give them anything to practice. And I go, listen, there is always something to practice. If we open this book, open it and play anything out of it. That is practice. But if you if you engage them and have them to open the book out by themselves, especially somebody young, 4, 5, 6-year-olds, open your book to your piano lesson. Teaches them how to walk to the piano, take up the piano book, open it, find their lesson, and practice. That is absolutely a habit you want to form. And they really don't assume that they know how to do that. I mean, I'm very dramatic. I mean, a lot of my homes have stairs. I will go to the top of the stairs. I say, okay, we're going to play a game. I go to the top of the stairs and I yawn and go, oh, good morning, and I come down the stairs and they're sitting at the piano waiting for me to come down. I'm laughing it up, yucking it up. So I come down the stairs and I pretend, I said, I'm you. So now I'm going to come and I'm not going to go to eat my breakfast. I'm not going to eat any pancakes. I'm coming and I'm going to sit right on that piano. I'm going to open my piano book. I mean, of course, they're going to eat first or whatever. But this is the importance that you want to impart to them. That it is important that you wake up thinking about practicing playing that piano. All right. And when I come up and I sit and I play and I say, oh, okay, I'm not hungry. I'm going to practice. I'm going to practice for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to eat my breakfast and then I'm going to come back. So they see the activity. I give them a visual. They visualize me when I'm not there, walking down those steps and walking over to the piano to practice. Visuals are important. These things, they matter. And if you're in a classroom, you can just kind of come through the door. Oh, good morning. Okay, no, I don't want any breakfast. I'm just going to walk over to the piano. I mean, be animated. Try to have an animated piano lesson. This is just some of the things that will keep them looking forward to having a music lesson with you, a musical experience with you. It is very important. And last, don't forget to praise before you leave. Don't forget to say, oh, that was really good, because a lot of my students, they don't practice as they should. And so I still have to give them praise when at the end of the lesson, oh, you worked hard. I usually wind up saying, you worked really hard today, and I appreciate that. And I always thank them. Oh, excuse me, allergies. I always thank them for a good lesson. Thank you, John, for a good lesson. Thank you so much. You did so good today. You worked hard. You did so well. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to think about you this week. I'm going to think about you sitting at that piano. Is that okay? Yes. That's another reminder, sitting at the piano. All these little things will help you to have a longer lifespan with with a young student or somebody under the age of 10. Because I guarantee there's going to come a time when they're going to tell their mom, I don't want to take lessons anymore, or I don't want to, and you're going to have those little humps and bumps. But if you are engaging, I mean, if they look forward to seeing you, listen, we're in business. So, we want to keep our little clients happy. So, if you befriend them and keep them, wanting to see you every week, looking forward to seeing you, and then in that 30 minutes, will impart some beautiful knowledge of music, raise raise awareness in young people that may be, on boards of the endowment for the arts or something, or boards in their municipalities about allotment for music, arts and entertainment and culture and all that. You just really don't know who you are impressing or developing for the future. I mean, the children are our future. That really is real. When you work with children, you really absolutely do see that. So I hope these little tidbits will help you to kind of further yourself along in your lessons and bring you more enjoyment for you and more enjoyment for your student. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.